What is civil society? I think it's a society in part that creates its community by means of dialogue, by means of felt connection among consciousness and the world. That a civil society is not necessarily a society defined by law or written scripts. I think a civil society like community emerges, and it's never achieved. It's never achieved because people are never complete, and I don't think the society could be complete. It wouldn't be what we cherish if it was, well, now we got it. We got the Constitution. We got everybody in. It has to be always in the making. And then what is civil? Civil. It comes out of the idea of community, of something in the making, of acknowledging each other as citizens, whatever citizens mean. And citizen is somebody who has regard for the integrity of other people. And out of that regard, and out of that feeling of kinship, a community, a civil society may take shape. It's never finished. It never on the way. So I keep thinking, what is education in an incomplete society? You have to engage children or young people in a constant effort to define themselves and to define the society. Fixing is what scares me. It's done. Well, now I finished. Don't have to do anything. It's the responsibility of being involved, of being engaged. Because for me, it may not be for you. The heart of social justice is a real understanding of other people's worth and integrity. It depends upon a regard or a regard for other people's significance and potentiality. That's what I was looking for, potentiality. The idea of a society where each person feels himself on the way, on the way to what it is to live in a place where each person has to be regarded. And the complication is that each person is not necessarily in your world. Like I have regard for certain pop music players, even though I don't like music, their music. I have to say, well, they're trying. It has something to do with their feeling of themselves, like Lady Gaga. I wouldn't dismiss Lady Gaga, even though I can't stand listening to her or her look. But the good thing about a democracy is we learn to accept the Lady Gagas and admire them. You ever see her? Talking about completion or incompletion. And I believe in incompletion. Because if you have, like I always say, all my questions are incomplete and my answers are equally incomplete. Because if they were finished, I have no place to go. The trouble, like fundamentalism or all these things, they feel they have the answer, which is so frightening. Like, I don't know, I think I was reading something about the Nazi time and about the knock on the door, and people say, come out, or we're coming in. It's like what tyranny is like. People burst in It's not just the idea of the Nazi. It's the idea of any kind of authority that takes you over, prevents you from thinking for yourself. One of the things about music that's special is it never finishes. I mean, it's not finished when it's written down, and it's not finished when people hear it. Is it? I don't think.